Welcome back everyone to Dragon Age 2 here on Serious Gaming on the Nightmare difficulty. Hawke leveled up because a group of Karta assassins thought it was a smart idea to attack the champion of Kirkwall. Turns out it wasn't. Anyway, let's do alone actually. Okay, I have to take Fenris, Meryl, and Anders.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Leto. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh, but it's because Witcher 2 Lefo. And I know they couldn't have, Bioware couldn't have known this, or CD Projekt couldn't have known this, considering how close the games were in terms of release dates.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
I'm sure we can come to some kind of arrangement.
No, he needs to die.
You weren't always this way, Fenris. Once upon a time you had affection for me. I remember it fondly.
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
Alright. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Your goons are not as powerful as you thought, Daenerys? Oh, sorry to disappoint. Okay, Hawke. Shit. Okay. Will you just stop? Really? Daenerys, you need to die. Just end it already. There's so many corpses, it's really annoying. I know. Wow, Fenris brought it on my head. No, I didn't choose this. Okay. All right.
Take cover! For freedom!
Freedom, huh? Question is, whose freedom? Goodbye.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
Your sister's a mage? You bloody hypocrite. You really are just jealous.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
Your sister's as much a victim as you were.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You're blaming magic?
Magic has nothing to do with this, Fenris.
No. Greed for it didn't bring Daenerys here. Make my sister betray me? You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean. Like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He leveled up. I'm not gonna use him anymore after this though. Sorry. He's just not that useful to me. Meryl, Anders, and Sebastian are just a better party. Useful.
Do you still support the Knight Commander?
I don't care a fig for her, but she's the only one holding back the madness in this city.
Holding back? She's howling at the bloody moon. Even her own people think she's lost it. What will it take for you to see that she's crazy?
Mages in glass houses shouldn't throw fireballs.
He's got a point. I hate to say it, but he has a point there. More so than anything, he has a point with regards to that. I do not want to say that, but it's true. It's really bothering you, isn't it?
Festus Paiumo Canaverum.
Let me guess. You're upset again.
It means you will be the death of me. 6 years ago, I decided to stay with you in part because I owed you, but I also thought you could help me. And you did. Hadriana is dead. Daenerys is dead. I am finally free. But none of it feels like it should. This freedom tastes like ashes.
You were already free, Fenris. Killing Daenerys was just revenge.
Ah, yes. Platitudes are so easy. Ugh. You're not responsible for my misery. Why am I angry at you? I thought finding Verania would open up a new world, one that was lost forever. But it's gone, and I can't get it back. What do I do now, Hawke?
We're not exactly friends, Fenris.
Yet I respect you. Clearly you're doing something right. Perhaps you can see what I cannot.
Stop waiting for your past.
Maybe it is time to leave this hatred behind. It's poison, yet I continue to swallow it. There is no one left to blame. What I have done to myself.
You don't have to go through this alone.
Don't I? We have never discussed what happened between us 3 years ago.
You didn't want to talk about it.
I felt like a fool. I thought it better if you hated me. I deserve no less. But it isn't better. That night, I remember your touch as if it were yesterday. I should have asked your forgiveness long ago. I hope you can forgive me now.
I need to understand why you left, Fenris.
I've thought about the answer 1,000 times. The pain, the memories it brought up, it was too much. I was a coward. If I could go back, I would stay. Tell you how I felt.
What would you have said?
Nothing could be worse than the thought of living without you.
Don't let it happen again.
If there is a future to be had, I will walk into it gladly at your side.
Okay.
I remain at your side.
In this life and in the next Fenris? I know. Just mocking him a bit. Truth be told, I do like the romance with him more so than any other romance in the game. And I am quite serious about that. Okay. Personal quests. Who else was there? Faith. Oh boy.
You must join us. Do you see that now? You must stand with Kirkwall's mages.
It's not my fight.
You can't hide in Sundermount. There is no place for you among the Dalish.
No, my clan is all I ever cared about. Everything I did... I did...
Yeah, I'm just throwing junk away. Okay. It's not a bad chess piece actually. Huh. It's Mm-hmm.
them.
On second thought, maybe don't try to help us.
Ouch. Ow. That's gotta hurt. Oh, Kunari sword. Don't try to help us? Ouch. Really, Anders, that's really harsh. But it's also true, unfortunately. It is unfortunately true. I'm afraid to say it, but it simply is. I mean, you cannot deny that she's really fucked things up. A mirror will not help your people. You know, just because you have historical knowledge does not mean people are living a better life. It's simply a fact. And trying and just clinging on to history like that is not really beneficial. And I say this as someone who's very much interested in history.
What happened with your sister, I mean?
No.
You don't wish that maybe you hadn't found her again?
Whatever I wish, it is already done.
You're lucky then. There are so many things.
Aren't you glad you don't live here anymore?
In a sense, I am. Gamlin, you're still alive.
Leave that alone. There are things in my life that don't actually involve you, you know. Stay out of my business, girl.
That note mentioned the gem of Karoshek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
It's nothing. Just like last time when I found Grandfather's will.
Ah, don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Who's Mara?
She's none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
I could.
So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that Hawke fellow Leandra ran off with after all. He certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
I just wish Mother had lived to see me become champion.
I know Leandra, and she'd be absolutely glowing from all the praise that's been heaped on you. I don't say this often, but we're the only family we've both got left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave. So, you're into elves, huh? It takes all kinds. Single-handedly saved the city from the heathens, huh? The Viscount should have paid me a finder's fee.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't like him the first time around, but he did grow on me. I like his attitude, to be honest. Considering the insanity of the game especially, I do like his attitude a lot.
Poor Anders.
You pity him. He's dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Breaking the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
She's got a point. It's very easy to break something that you really care about. or destroy something you really care about. Oh boy. Oh man. Fighting the bloody thugs of Hightown. Oh great, someone's hammering away. Lovely. Maybe I can avoid having to fight. That's the keep. Though I'd have to take Sebastian, wouldn't I? I would. Yes, I would. Here we go.
One more. Kirkwall nights aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around. Someone will usually pay for their removal, though.
Yeah, that can wait though. Believe me. I'm not really interested in this. I'll fight them if I have to, but I guess I can clear them out for some experience. Not sure what level I am right now though. I'll have to switch my party around, won't I? Get Sebastian inside. Yeah. Well, this is my go-to party. Unfortunately, I will not be able to keep it for the end game. Anyone who's beaten the game knows why. Sebastian wants to kill Anders, and Anders wants to live, obviously. Alright. The thing I'm really interested in, obviously, speed. Don't get me wrong, the other abilities are also useful.
Hello again, champion.
No Templars during the night? Okay.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed
Hello
off
again,
since his
champion.
death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
Okay.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
We're no spies. Ouch. Blood magic.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, no, 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 no. Shit.
How about you?
Why two of them?
I really think we need a new plan.
Okay. Ouch.
Keep this up.
Okay. It's done. Sister Nightingale, also known as Leliana.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Leliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall. I have some experience in unconventional situations.
The Leliana? Who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon?
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes. I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
Right.
Why did those mages attack us?
The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
This attack proves she is right.
Really?
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
What does she plan to do?
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you?
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
Uh-huh.
These mages are out of control.
Yeah, well, that's what people do when they're backed against a corner, Sebastian. You should know better, essentially. It's really not that surprising. It shouldn't be. I'm gonna sit on that throne one day. It's not a big throne, though. Well, when you consider that massive statue behind it, I mean, it is big. But still. Doesn't seem very comfortable, but... Okay, time to talk with the Grand Cleric.
How can you have so much faith? Does nothing bother you?
You're bothering me.
The Maker left us to our own devices generations ago. He's never going to step back in, start listening to our prayers again. He's gone. Doesn't that bother you?
He's a merciful Lord. He could have destroyed our world when we failed him, but instead, he gave us a chance at redemption. Should we not be joyful?
He's got a point there, I might add. He could have erased existence.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
No.
I'm not doing this for the money.
Very well.
It's more experience, I think. To be honest, I don't need the money.
Though the lands suffer 1,000...
The Grand Cleric is a doddering fool. Kirkwall deserves better.
Well, that's what happens when you put a person of faith with no real experience in leading and political leadership at the head of a political organization, one way or another. That's also something that can apply very well to the Catholic Church, I might add.
The Maker's gaze be upon you.
That's not to say I don't believe in organized religion, because I do, but there are problems with it, which we shouldn't ignore. Those of us that actually give a shit about religion, that is. Alright, Grand Cleric, Elthina, I'll talk with her in just a minute. After I finish exploring here, okay. Alright. Let's talk with the Grand Cleric.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What? You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
You must be safe.
You do no one any good if you're dead.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
You've been warned. Do what you will.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Oh, no, she will not, I'm afraid. Sebastian?
If Elthina won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
So you'll abandon Starkhaven?
What about your people?
They can wait. Starkhaven hardly benefits if Kirkwall falls. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Elthina will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well. Hawke should do it. Kirkwall needs a Viscount.
I hardly think someone with Hawke's proclivities would make a good ruler.
I watched my parents in Starkhaven. When times are good, the city rules itself. Years could pass and no one would notice who's prince. But when there's famine, when there's war, people look to their leaders. Who does Kirkwall have beyond Hawke?
This is probably a conversation for the two of you to have.
What's with her outfit?
You want me to be Viscount?
This is interesting.
Andraste said the Maker is king in the heavens, but it is the kings of Thedas who must recreate his worldly glory. I keep thinking about that. Who better serves the Maker? A brother of the faith, or a prince who can sway a whole city?
A prince.
More people follow the word of their king than their priest.
Starkhaven needs me, but I will not leave Elthina to the mercy of those apostates. We must put down their rebellion and solidify the Chantry's hold. Then I can return to Starkhaven with a clean conscience.
Hmm.
Focus on Starkhaven. Your enemies are there, not here.
I know you have sympathy for the rebels, but surely you must see they can't win. Frankly, both sides are despicable. I wouldn't leave Her Grace at the mercy of either. But it will be over soon. One way or the other. You should accept the Viscount's seat, Hawke. You're the only one worthy of it. Thank you for your support. I'd be a different man without you.
That's interesting.
I cannot leave until we defeat these mages.
Oh, you will leave, believe me. You will leave. But not in the way you think, Sebastian. Not in the way you think. I'm afraid. Damn. You know, for once actually, for the first time while playing this bloody game, I actually...
I heard about the business in the square, Monsieur. I hope there's no trouble from it.
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone wants it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pause the video right here. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.